everyone, it's Teacher Suze with Say ABC, and today I will be going over the Level 1 demo slides to help prepare you for your interview. If you haven't already, please watch Steps for a Successful Interview and also the My Classroom video. That gives you an idea of the types of things that Say ABC will be looking for when they interview you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. Say ABC would love it in your interview if you have at least one or two props, okay? Don't go out and buy anything. You can take a piece of paper and write on it. That's a prop, all right? I am using today, I have my pig, this is my pig Petunia, and I'm also using a chicken and a fish, okay? Here we go. So the first slide that you're going to see, Lesson 1, Food, is a parrot. I use these intro slides. I drag the student, which, by the way, when I say student, that's actually the person, the recruiter that you will be interviewing with Say ABC, okay? So to show that you know how to use the platform, you can drag the students up onto the screen. So I drag the teacher onto the screen, and then I drag the student onto the screen. Then I drag myself over, and I say, hello, hello, my name is Teacher Suze. Good job. What's your name? And then the student will respond with their name. Awesome! Nice to meet you. High five? High five! Good job! Just a little quick intro, and it's also showing that you are going to be utilizing all of the slides within this demo. The next slide you will see says greetings. Yes, we've already greeted, but this is just another chance for you to further show that you know how to use the platform. Again, drag the teacher on the screen, yourself. You can drag yourself, drag the student on the screen, and then you can ask the interviewer, the student, what do you see? Depending on what they answer, usually they'll circle a food or they'll pick a food and they'll still say what it is. Awesome! Good job! Do you like to eat French fries? Oh, me too! If they don't say a food, you can circle the food and say, what is it? Okay, and then hopefully they will answer back. If they don't, you can teach them, okay? Then you can, let's say you circle French fries, and your interviewer is like, you can say, that's okay, French fries. French fries. French fries. When you are teaching a new word or a vocabulary term, anything, you want to repeat it 3 times. That is something that's very important. In addition to speaking slowly and speaking clearly, and also not having a lot of incidental language in between your slides. Like this next slide says class rules. All I would say is class rules. I'm not going to say, okay, so now these are the class rules and we're going to talk about, you want to have as little incidental language as possible. I would underline the words class rules and say class rules. 1, speak in English. 2, wear headphones. 3, listen to teacher. Okay? They'll probably say, okay. They don't need to repeat the rules back to you. It's just you stating what the rules are slowly and clearly. Your next step is the follow me. So I would say first, follow me. Follow me. Circle. Now, they will either circle with their mouse or they might not. So if they don't, you can always circle. Use your mouse. Great job. And then you would do the same for drag. Again, 3 times. Drag. Drag. And then the same for match. 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 Awesome! Good job! High five! Boom. High fives are fun. So are giving reward cards. Hint, hint. The more you know about how to use the Say ABC platform, it looks good in your interview. So not only are you teaching communication, clear directions, but if you can give a reward card after each of the slides that you teach, brownie points, okay? Keep that in mind. The next slide is circle and say. Again, you have those spots. Bring up your student. You can bring yourself over there if you want to, or you can stay in your spot as teacher. It doesn't matter. But then I would underline the words circle and say. You're using your TPR, your total physical response. Circle and say. Okay? Now, you can ask them, you could say, can you circle the apple? Apple. Circle. Awesome! Good job! Great job! Apple. 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 Awesome! You can ask to have them circle something and say what it is, or you can circle. Like, for example, let's say I circle ice cream. And then I could say, what is it? Ice cream. Yes, yes. Do you like to eat ice cream? Okay, that's asking a simple question. And hopefully they will say, yes. Now they might just say, yes. You'd be like, oh, yes, I do. Cupping your ear lets them know that they need to repeat it back to you. Okay, so there's different ways that you can do this particular slide. And please know that just because I do it a certain way, that does not mean that you have to do it that exact same way, okay? You want to have your own teaching style. This is just how I teach and how, I present slides. I've been with Say ABC for, it'll be a year in June. So I've been with the company for a while, and teaching it just kind of, I have my own style, my own way. So you're going to have your own way. You're going to be great. This just gives you a little example of, hey, I wonder how she does it, or I wonder how they do it. Okay? So your next slide has 2 audio clips on it. On the left side, it's the short I sound. So it'll go, okay? You want your student to repeat it. So you can go, You can do it different ways. Sometimes I'll dance with it, especially when you click on the right audio. It's a drum beat, and you want to get them to repeat the I sound, the short I sound with you. So I just, Okay, you might feel kind of silly, especially if you're doing this to a recruiter, to the person that you're interviewing. But trust me, the more energy and enthusiasm that you bring to that interview, it's all good. It's all good for you, okay? So that's it, easy peasy. That's the short I sound. The next slide gets into some vocabulary words. I underline the word pig, and then, of course, easy peasy, I have a prop. Pig. 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 Awesome! Or you can underline it before you even teach the word and say, what animal is it? And they might answer, pig. Awesome! Turn that into a complete sentence. It is a pig. Awesome! Then I would use my prop and I would, oh, pig. Okay, same thing for dig. Now, I don't have a prop for dig, but that's okay. You don't have to have a prop for everything. But same, I would underline, because this might be a word that, obviously pig is easy because it's an animal. Dig, okay? So I would underline it and I would say, dig, dig, dig. Good job. Dig, dig. You want to use your TPR, your total physical response, to kind of help them learn that word. It's using your body language, using your arms and your actions to help communicate other than the words that you're just saying. All right? Reward. Always remember, give out those rewards, okay? Rewards and high fives. High five! Woohoo! Awesome! You are awesome! Good job! Feed the shark. I love this slide. Drag the student up to, like right where the nose is on the shark, and then I would do an example first. Again, even though you're teaching a recruiter who knows this slide inside and out, you are pretending like you are teaching a student who has never seen this platform before. So I would drag the student right up to where the shark is, and then I would demonstrate first. I would underline the words, feed the shark. And I would say, oh, feed the shark. Oh, follow me. And then I would drag the fish. Oh. And then I would drag the other letters, and I would drag them in. And when you drag them into the shark, the letters disappear. Okay, so you can drag 2 or 3 of the letters, and you could say small E. Ooh. Small N. Small U. Ooh. Put them in there, and then you can say, now it's your turn. Feed the shark. And then when they're done, awesome! Woohoo! And then give a reward. The next slide is blend and say. Now, you can use a whiteboard for this if you want to. Like if you have letters of the alphabet, you can kind of do the wheel like they do. I did not set it up for this, but you can also, you can just write the words. Let's say you're blending, B and I. You could write B plus I equals B. 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 Good job! Wonderful! Now, as they go around and combine the letter with the with the letter I, you don't have to teach each letter 3 times, because level 1s do know what the alphabet is. So you don't have to teach these. These are just getting them to blend, short 2 letters together. But you don't have to teach that to where they have to say that 3 times. Our next slide is some more vocabulary words. Underline. I'd say, fish. Fish. Oh, fish. Oh, upside down. Fish. Fish. Yes, good job. Now, another way that you can utilize the platform is on the lower right side, there is a choice for a dice, like you're rolling the dice in a game. If you click on that, a dice will come up. Now you can click on that and then it'll roll, and let's say the number 4 comes up. You could be, 4 times. Fish, 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 fish. Yay! Now you roll the dice. Let them click and roll the dice. Again, it's using the platform. It's showing that you know how to use the platform. Click on the dice, and then however many, the dice comes up, that's how much you say it, and make a big deal out of it. All right? Then the same for chicken. Chick, chicken. Now remember, 3 times when you say the word chicken, all right? I know it's a rooster, but it's the only one I had. I didn't want to get out raw chicken. That would be yucky. Then we have the let's order slide. I would drag the student into the chair, and I would drag myself also onto the screen. And I would say, oh, let's order some food. Great job. I would move right along because the next 2 slides are the slides that are focusing on dialogue. All right? Now, I would put the student underneath what would you like, and I would drag myself right above it to show them that I'm trying to get them to repeat what I said, okay? So then I would say, what would you like? Get them to repeat it, and again, I'm over there, okay? I'm right there with them. Now, when it's time for the student to answer, move both of us over. So the student is right where the lady's head is, okay? Right above the comment is, I would like some fish. I go right above it to help, again, show them that I want them to answer. I would like some fish. Awesome, good job. And again, give your reward. Same thing for the next slide, okay? Now we're almost to the end. You're doing such a good job. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I would put the student on the screen right where the little boy's face is, and it says, now I can say. I don't say any of that. I underline the words that we have learned today. So I would underline and say fish, milk, chips, chicken. Okay, again, with all of the vocabulary words. Don't teach them 3 times again because they've technically already gone over that in the lesson. This is just kind of a final review, all right? Then comes the goodbye slide. I would drag both of us onto the screen, and I would say, oh, time to say goodbye. 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 I will see you soon. Got it? High five! And again, give a reward, okay? Did you get that? Give a reward. Give a reward. If nothing else, use that platform. I hope that what I've shared today has been helpful for you. If you would like to become a teacher with Say ABC, I have a direct link to apply in the video description below. Simply click on that link and apply, and when you do, that connects me with you, and I become your referring teacher. I can help answer questions, give feedback, offer advice, and help get you from point A to point higher. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care.